Hi, this is Tamika with Pages, Plums, and Pine. I'm here with a Plan With Me video in my Classic Happy Planner for the week of February 23rd. This is our last week in February. Believe it or not, this week is going by, this month is going by really fast, but it is the shortest month of the year. And it is Black History Month, but what's very sad to me about Black History Month is, one, some people don't feel that it deserves its own month, that Black history means nothing, when there would not be history in this country without Black history. And then the second thing is that we get a month, yes, but we get the shortest month. We have other celebrations of other cultures throughout the year, but ours is pretty short. We get a month that is overshadowed by everything other than Black history. It is the same month as Valentine's Day. It is the same month as, Super Bowl sometimes. It's right around that Super Bowl time. It's right around, basketball is still really important around that time. For us here in San Antonio, it's rodeo time, so it gets overlooked because of that, and mainly because of Valentine's Day. Nobody usually equates February with Black History Month. It's usually equated with Valentine's Day, so it just gets kind of overlooked. So yeah, those are some things that are a bummer, but I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do to celebrate Black History Month in my planner, but I decided to search for some images, and I found some last year and couldn't figure out how to download them. I'd gotten some off of Etsy last year, and so it's kind of disappointing because I spent money on them, and what can I do? I couldn't figure out how to download them and print them or whatever. So I went on Creative Fabrica and I got some images and sized them the way I wanted them in Canva. And I printed them on some clear sticker papers. I could have cut them on my Cricut, but since the background was clear, I was like, I'm just going to do it on my regular printer and just cut it myself. And I just cut it with my paper trimmer. Yeah, so we're going to use these images. And then I also created like some little sparkles to go with it. And these little sparkles, I used some of the colors in the stickers. I don't think I'm going to put quotes because each image has a quote on it. And I'm just going to use regular black boxes to complement everything. So let me pull my black box book. Here it is. Okay. I knew it had to be nearby. So I'm using this Functionally Noir by Live Love Posh, and that's going to help me date everything. I hadn't pulled any washi tape only because I have several different colors going on in here. Maybe I'll pull a black and white washi. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. I'm going to pull the February sticker first. I think I'll go ahead and date this first and get that over with. But yeah, it's really sad too because I don't hear a lot about different events going on in my city as much as I used to for Black History Month. So that has just become a little strange because I used to hear about things more in the past, and not very much anymore. But then I usually don't hear about stuff until it's too late. That tends to happen a lot. Or an event has already occurred by the time I hear about it. Things like that. And that sucks. My church usually, like, will dress in like the African gear, and then we do the Black national anthem sung every week during that month. Oh, 28 days. That's right. We got 28 days. And so that will be the first on Sunday. All right. And then, yeah, I don't really have any African attire. My mom has a whole bunch. I've worn her stuff before in the past, but the stuff that I really like is very expensive. I just don't have that kind of money. There's a lot of static on these stickers, which is bothering me. I don't know why that is, but there is a lot of static on those stickers. Okay, let's think. What do I have going on this week? Ooh, that's crooked. And when I sit and I think, I don't really have much of anything, which I usually don't. I don't really do much with my life. Yeah. Let me think. If I find an African outfit that I like, I would go ahead and try. I was trying to find one on Amazon, but like the quality was not what I wanted when I was looking at the ratings and stuff. So, yeah, that was one reason I haven't purchased anything. But we'll see. I think I'll take another look and go from there. All right, so I know I want to put this sticker here. I think I'm going to trim it a little more. So we'll trim this a little bit more. Okay. Let's see if that's enough for my liking. Okay. And yeah, this is just some clear sticker paper that I had, and I printed it on there. And sometimes when I print, because I have a laser printer, sometimes it takes a while for that ink to dry. So I printed it hours before I needed to use it for that reason. That way it had plenty of time to dry. I actually want to have that resting upon a box. So I'm going to I'm not going to put it flush against there because I want the box to probably be right in here. Let's just put the box down first because I can see now that that's what's going to be my issue. Okay, let's put the box down. Why does that look crooked? Because it surely looks crooked. Okay, now let's see if that is low enough for what I need. No, I don't think it's low enough, so let's lower it a little more. All right, now, if I need to layer something on top of this, I can do that. It's not going to be a problem. All right, so there's one sticker down. Then I know for a fact that I want this one down here in the sidebar. So I'm going to trim this one a little bit on this one side here. Okay. Yeah, you don't see a whole lot of celebration. And just looking at the stuff that I've seen on social media lately, you could swear that we were still back in the 40s and 50s. And it's so much stuff going on during Black History Month. It's just crazy to me. But it is what it is. Times are what they are, and so be it. And Jesus is on the way. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. What is this? Oh, that's my paper that was like that. I don't know why it was like that. Okay, so I'm going to put this. I don't know where all this static and lint came from. Like, that really makes me mad when that happens. When I get lint from nowhere, like, where the hell does it come from? It's like it sits and waits until I'm ready to film. It's the weirdest thing to me. Oh my word, it's so strange. All right. I'm going to take some of these sparkles. This is the only thing I don't like about not cutting this on the Cricut, because then you have to try and lift the paper up yourself. I mean, it's not a big deal. And you see, that's another thing I don't like about my laser printer. The color will rub off. And although every time it does it, I get on here, I ask and I beg and I plead to anyone that knows how to prevent that to tell me something, and I never get a response to that. Ever. I never get a response to it, ever. And I don't know how to fix that situation. So I guess I'm just going to be dealing with that again today. I just don't know how to fix it, and nobody ever seems to have a solution. So there's that. And that is one thing I do not like about my laser printer. And I thought, well, maybe it's just a laser printer, or because I've tried using an inkjet printer, sometimes I have the same issue. So then I was like, well, maybe it's the sticker paper. And I know people that use the same brand, and I've never heard anybody complain about the sticker paper. So I don't know. And when I tell you I'm tired of trying to figure it out, I'm tired of trying to figure it out. All right, let's go ahead and get some functional stuff down, and then we will go from there. So yeah, we're going to do all black boxes. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one since it's there, just to make myself remember to use it. I'm trying to make sure I don't have anything really in particular going on, but I don't think I do. I'm trying to see, where do I want to put boxes everywhere? I think I want boxes down here, checklist there. Boxes in here. Okay, I'll put boxes down in here. Oh, on this side. Okay, so let's do here. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to balance all of this out. So I think I'm gonna put this girl here. Let's trim this one as well some more. And then okay, that should be good. But yeah, there's so much negativity that I've seen online right now with just like, man, can we just enjoy Black History Month? Is that okay with everybody? You see how that came up? I don't know why my stickers do this. I don't know. And nobody seems to know either. So it is what it is. I'm going to use these bullet points here. They're square, but I think they will help. Well, I wish they were round ones, now that I think about it, because I'm going to have all these boxes in the same color. I don't know if this book does it have regular bullet points? Yes, okay, we'll do these. All right. So we're gonna do bullet down here. Where's my tweezers? Let's do bullets. Yeah, let's just do them down here. These are so tiny, but I love it. So yeah, hopefully this last week of Black History Month, there won't be so much ignorance across social media. And yeah, that would be nice. You know, and I know people were upset that they sing the Lift Every Voice and Sing at the Super Bowl, but what people fail to understand is, yes, we have a national anthem, but that national anthem did not pertain to Black Americans when it was written. Black Americans were not free, and that anthem does not pertain to us. I mean, but some people refuse to do history because then it, you know, and that's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to look at the reality of things, but that's the reality. That national anthem that we have does not pertain to us. We were not free people. It had nothing to do with us. But some people just don't want to face that fact. But I try not to get into those conversations because, you know, I don't deal with ignorance. And some people, you are not going to change their minds and their ideals about things. They're dead set on being the way they want to be. And I let them have it. Go on and do your thing because I don't have time. I just don't. That's how I feel. Life is too short. Jesus is on the way. I don't have time. I'm going to cut this little piece that you may not be able to see it, but it's a little piece of this clear sticker paper that came through here into this box. And I'm going to cut it because I don't want it there when I put this checklist down. I need to tighten this this blade. Okay. And that way, when I put this checklist down, that piece of paper, sticker paper, is not in the way. All right. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm gonna put some little sparkles next to this girl. I want all the girls to have sparkles next to them because, you know, we, as Black women, we need to let ourselves shine and sparkle. Yes. I am proud to be a Black American. I hope others are, and I think everybody should be proud to be who they are. As long as you are a good person. Don't be proud of being a not so good person. Work on that if that's what you... But hey. Let's see. So we got two more girls here. I think I want to do like this. I think that's what I want to do with these girls. Okay. So I want to put boxes down here. So let's grab some more boxes. I'm going to grab this bigger one like this and another full box. Whoops, sorry, accidentally moved the camera. Okay, so let's add her right here. You know what? I think I want to raise that up some because I don't want her to be the same level as the other one that I'm going to put down. Okay. So let's... And in a minute, I'll read all these little quotes here so you can tell what they all say. Let me get this last girl down. I'm going to trim her too. Right on the right side here. She's our last one, and instead of having her resting on a box, I'm going to have her resting down here. One thing I did not like about these images was like a little collection of images. One thing that I did not like was that they were all kind of facing the same direction, and because the quotes are already attached to the image, it wasn't like I could put them in Canva and flip the image. That wasn't going to work because then it was going to turn all of the words backward, and I didn't want that to happen. So I was kind of stuck with them all facing the same direction, which again, I would have preferred to be different. Yeah. I'm going to put some more sparkles down. I can. Okay, there we go. And you can kind of see the outline of this sticker paper, you know, kind of. I wish I could find some more sticker paper that was very much more clear than this one. But this company is a pretty decent company, and I'm just shocked that I haven't had better results with the sticker paper than I'm having. Even the other sticker paper that I bought from this company is a removable sticker paper, and I have the same problems with it, like everything rubbing off and things like that. And now I'm kind of wishing I had one more girl on this side, but oh well. What I'm going to do is just put this down to kind of take up some of the space here. And I think I might add another box just to kind of balance some things off here. And that'll kind of make up for the fact that there's not another girl down there. So let's put another box this size, and we'll just set it in here. And I think that helps. I might find one more quote here to put in the sidebar, and then I think I will be done with this spread. Let's see. I'm like I said, I don't know about washi. I do have this one that has these little sparkles on it. Maybe I could find some space for that. I have the sassy quotes here. These quotes that are already here, they kind of got a sassy vibe. Let me see if I can't find one that works. I think I'm gonna use, okay, let me make sure I want to use that one first. It says she believed she could, but she couldn't be bothered, so she didn't. I kind of like that one. Let's see if there's another. I'm not funny, I'm just mean, and you think I'm joking. That one's funny. Let's see. My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. Some of these are so funny. Let's see. I don't have them. I'm not always sarcastic. Sometimes I'm asleep. That's hilarious. Some of these are so funny. Okay. Let's do this one. If we can get it off the page. There we go. Alright, let's burnish this one down. Alright. I knew there was another sticker probably sticking to something. I know I have more of these. Oh, here they are. They fell on the ground. Okay. And then there's another one here. Like, I knew I had more. All right. Let's add these in. I might as well just use them all. Why not? It's just sometimes hard separating the the sticker from the backing. There we go. Put that one there. Come on, come on. But anyways, if you celebrate Black History Month, what do you do in celebration? Let me know in the comments. Okay. Oh, let me tell you guys a story. So, I was working at this elementary / middle school, and it was predominantly Hispanic population of students, which really kind of has nothing to do with what I'm about to say, but just for context. And they would go all out for DAC Says and Hispanic Heritage Month, all of that. Like, we went way out for those things, right? And then it was time for Black History Month. Like I said, very few Black students, very few Black employees. There was myself and 2 other Black employees. And the administration had signed off and approved for there to be a wing eating contest. And they were going to have watermelon. Y'all, when I tell you, we were like, do y'all want to be on the news? Because if you could have picked the most racially insensitive thing to do, like, you don't put a chicken eating contest for to celebrate Black History Month, right? What few Black students you have, you will ignite those few Black parents, and you're going to have a problem on your hands. So thank God, one of my Black co-workers told them that, you know what, this is not a good idea. And it was approved. And what was the sad thing is, nobody ever thought twice about it. That, hey, this may not be what we want to do here. That was probably the biggest thing. The fact that everybody just didn't realize how racially sensitive that would be. That's a problem number 1. But then the fact that administration had signed off on it, y'all. They had signed, I'm going to pull this one up. They had signed off on it and approved it. So at the last minute, my coworker and I put together a whole Black History program. Because, y'all, we were not about to let that stuff go down. I was like, y'all will be on the news as soon as a parent complains about this. So y'all might want to get together. I'm still in awe every time I think about that. Like, that's what y'all really thought to do? That's what y'all really thought to do? Seriously? Beyond me. Like, beyond me that you didn't even think that this is not a good idea. But anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look at all the other quotes here. So we got black, bold, and beautiful. Crowned in my curls, glowing in my skin. Sis, Your Magic is Showing, Curves, Confidence, and Cocoa Glow, Melanin Poppin', Always Stoppin' the Show. So that is my contribution to Black History Month. I really would like to use the collection I spent money on last year on Etsy, but I don't think I'm ever going to figure out how to download those images. So that is just something I've had to take as a loss, unfortunately. But yeah, this is my spread for the week. I thought about putting headers down, but I don't think I'm going to. And then I've got quite enough white space in the event that I need it, which I probably won't. But yeah, so if you celebrate Black History Month, kudos to you. If not, that's fine too. But yeah, just don't question why we feel that the need to do so. Nobody's complains when everything else is celebrated. Yeah, so there's that. That's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't get in arguments with people online and stuff like that. I don't. Nobody ever wants to argue with me, because I'm always going to come with facts, and it's going to be brutal. So I don't argue with people. I try my best not to do so. But I'm asking again for the umpteenth time if anybody knows why my ink rubs off on the stickers. If you think it's the sticker paper, if you think it's my printer, because like I said, I've tried with an inkjet and I've tried with my laser printer, and I have the same problem. I gave this plenty of time to dry, so I thought maybe that was an issue. I've let stuff dry overnight. I don't know what it is. But if for the life of me someone could finally answer that question, that would be lovely. But if not, I'll just continue to wonder why. All right, that's all I've got for you guys. Don't forget to slay, subscribe, like, and accept the alerts so you don't miss any videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.